This is a magnet I repaired earlier.
Alright, I'll see you.
And
You want to say hello?
hello, I'm person. Do you like my toy?
Alright, I'll see you.
Yeah, I have a funny t-shirt, don't I?
I'll see you and build your magnets.
Goodbye, Vivian.
Hi everyone, it's Leanne and obviously Harrison. I'm now doing Megan's day 3 Vita tag, the Don't Ask, Don't Tell tag. I'm going to do it the way Megan did it. I really liked the way she did it, where she explained her answers. I'm not a controversial person and I don't really want to cause much controversy from my answers, because I believe that my answers are my opinion, and whether you agree to disagree or whether you just disagree, that's your opinion. So whatever you believe is fine with me, and whatever I believe is what I believe. So I am going to explain my answers, but I do like the questions. So I believe that questions 1 and 2 are pretty irrelevant in the sense that I'm in Australia and you know, you're really not going to care whether I voted Labor or Liberal. So and voting, just to answer the second question, voting is compulsory here. So yes, I voted, but I don't know much about politics. So anyway, I'll just skip those two. Pro-gay or anti-gay, I think that shouldn't even, it annoys me that that's even a question, because I don't think there should be a pro or anti anything. I think you should be able to love who you want to love, and whether that's someone who has whether a man wants to love a person with a penis or without a penis, whether a woman wants to love a person with a penis or without a penis, that is completely up to that man or woman. So I just think it's disgusting that in this day and age it's still a question that's being asked. I mean, you love who you love, and that's the way it is. Pro-life, or pro-choice. For myself, I don't think I'd ever be able to have an abortion. However, I do believe that there are circumstances in which women find themselves in a position where they don't have any other option, and I think that that's their decision. So I guess in that sense I'm pro-choice. For or against vaccination, very strongly for vaccinations. Sugar before the age of 1. And I'm going to put sugar and TV before the age of 1 together, because when I had Harrison I probably would have said no. But since having Quinn, I'm much more relaxed, and I kind of think, well, what's it going to do to hurt them?
This is another machine I repaired earlier.
Excuse me, can I please show you?
Excuse me, can I please show you? This is another machine I repaired
Is it
earlier.
still? Wow, that's awesome.
It's supposed to be a garden.
A garden?
Yes, Mummy.
It's a funny looking garden,
Yes.
but it's pretty cool. Blue flowers?
Yes?
Cool. Okay, what was I up to? Oh yeah, sugar and TV. I'm much more relaxed than I was the first time around, and I kind of think whatever's, I mean, you know, a bit of sugar's not gonna hurt her, and a bit of TV's not gonna hurt her. So I kind of think Harrison watched a lot of In the Night Garden when he was around 1. His first birthday cake was an In the Night Garden cake, so I guess around then he loved In the Night Garden, and he is super duper intelligent. Like, he was reading at the age of 3, so I don't think it killed any brain cells for him. So and with Quinn I'm much more relaxed. So yeah, I'm just whatever. Cloth, diapers, disposable, or both. We have done disposable nappies for both of our kids. I did buy all the stuff for cloth nappies for Quinn, but I never got around to trying it. So disposables, they're just easier for us.
I love you.
Circumcisions, yes or no? Harrison is not circumcised. We toyed with the idea of doing it before he was when he was a baby, but it didn't happen. So Homeschools, public schools, or private schools? We are going to send Harrison to, it's called a private school, but I mean we've got Catholic schools and public schools here in my town, and both my husband and I had a Catholic primary school education, so we're going to send Harrison to a Catholic primary school just for that reason. Spanking or no spanking? I don't see a need for it. I mean, I'm not against a tap on the bottom if someone requires it, but I sort of think, well, how am I going to teach my kid not to hit if I hit? But I don't see. I mean, I'm not vehemently against it, but
Here's another machine I invented today.
you invented it. What does it do? Tell everyone what it does.
It's supposed to
Put
be
it a little bit closer so we can see it.
It's supposed to be top of submarines washed up on the beach.
Oh, hang on. Yeah, there we go. Tops of submarines washed up on the beach.
Yes.
Awesome.
And the top of one popped out. But then there was only one. Then that one popped out. Then gone.
Yeah. Alright, off you go. Okay, next question. Talking in front of your children, okay or not? No, I don't see the need for it. They don't need to hear those words. Next question, do you believe in God? Yes, very, very, very strongly I do. Cry it out method. I'm guessing that means control crying. No, it didn't work for me. Didn't like it for myself. But again, you know, if that's what works for your kid, then that's great. Organic or non-organic, whatever works. I'm trying to talk to. I'm not anti-organic or anti-non-organic. Just whatever works for your kids or you, whatever works for you. Do you agree with? Oh no, hang on, I missed. Fast food for kids. Harrison has a Happy Meal from McDonald's every now and then, which he loves.
I do love it.
But not every night, not every week, just whenever it happens. So.
Yes, but
fast food for kids.
Last time I had a Happy Meal, I didn't get it for myself. Oh, so it was a sad meal. It was a sad meal because it didn't get a bird toy.
Pull that face, it's yucky. Okay, next. Do you agree with co-sleeping? No, not really. I agree with having your baby in the bedroom with you for the first at least 6 months of their life.
Yeah.
But I don't see the need to put the baby in the bed with you. But in saying that, Harrison did sleep on my chest a couple of times when I was exhausted, and I just sort of lay down on my back and put him on my chest and we both fell asleep. So, but not overnight. No. But then that's just me. That didn't work for my kids. I'm not saying don't do it though. I don't know. Breast or formula? Actually, I'm going to go back to that co-sleeping one. When I say no, I'm not saying that I don't think people should do it. I'm just saying that it didn't work for us. I can definitely see the benefits of co-sleeping. And I think that if you're that exhausted and the only way your baby's going to sleep is to be sleeping with you, then I think go for it. Breast or formula? I could breastfeed my kids, both of them, till they were 11 months old and they weaned themselves. I was very, very lucky in that it was easy. Well, you know, when I say easy, I had mastitis a couple of times, but you know, it was relatively easy for me. I think there's far too much pressure put on mums to breastfeed these days because I think as a new mum, you have a lot of pressure on you already. So if your milk isn't coming in properly or it just isn't working, your baby isn't latching on properly, I think use formula. Just do it. I mean, your baby isn't going to isn't going to be permanently damaged by not being breastfed. Just do what makes your baby happy, what makes you happy, what gives you peace of mind. Natural birth or epidural? Bad question to ask me. I had 2 natural births. I didn't have any drugs in either of them, and both of them had their hideous problems. And I have said since Quinn's birth that there is no power on this earth that would make me go through childbirth again. So if, it's not going to happen, but if I was to get pregnant again, it would be an elective cesarean for me. So I would say epidural. Out of those 2 options, walk in the hospital and demand an epidural. But then that's me, who hasn't had the greatest of experiences. Rear facing until 1 or 2. Here we only have to rear face until 1, so everyone turns their baby around at 1. Name brand or off brand? God, I don't see the point in paying fortune for name brands. Just buy off brands. Hand-me-downs or brand new? Definitely hand-me-downs. Quinn has lived in hand-me-downs. I was actually thinking the other day that I haven't bought her something new for a very long time, and her drawers and cupboards are chock full of clothes, because I have a friend who has a baby girl who's 6 months older than Quinn and gives me all her clothes after she's finished with them. So hand-me-downs all the way. Pop or water for you? I'm guessing you mean soft drink.
Yeah.
For the kids.
Something.
Harrison, just a minute,
Yeah.
Just a minute.
Oh.
Just Harrison can have a glass of lemonade every now and then, but
Yes, I can.
But definitely not daily, and I encourage a lot of water.
We've got a strawberry milk.
Or milk. Dating age. I don't know, because I wasn't allowed to date until I left home, pretty much. I left home when I was 19.
Yeah.
Well, that's not true. That's not true. I was allowed to date. Well, we don't really date here. I mean, I was seeing someone. We do.
There's something I invented.
I don't know. 16, 17, 18.
There's something I invented.
We don't do a lot of dating here. We just.
There's a mixed up teddy bear.
Sweetheart.
There's a mixed up teddy bear.
Look at me. I'm nearly finished, okay? When I say we don't really date, we don't do the thing that you do in America where you go on dates and you don't ask someone out. Well, I never did anyway. It's really hard to explain, but I guess 16. Do you consume alcohol, and if so, how much? I don't drink. Not because I don't agree with drinking, just because I don't like it. So I don't. I just don't. So that is the end of the questions. Sorry this went so long, and I'm going to stop now because it's 30 minutes. Sorry. All right, Harrison, say bye-bye.
Hey, there's something I invented earlier. It's a mixed up teddy bear.
Oh. All right, say bye-bye.
That's his
Harrison, look, it's been going for nearly 15 minutes. Say bye-bye.
No.
All right.
No, this
See you later.
is a mixed up teddy bear. That